Hey guys, welcome to Blue Dragon Distro Podcast with Kane and Lynnee, where we discuss games, technology, and basically anything we want. Hey guys, this is Lynnee and
this is Kane.
Yeah, welcome back to our podcast. Yeah, it's been a long day for us, but we're back. We're here trying to keep up to our commitments. And this week's episode where I'm going to talk about is the new cinematic. Who's seen the new cinematic? Because I have. And
cinematics. You're going to talk about both of them?
No, we talked about both. We talked about the other one with Uther last week.
Oh, okay. So
so now we're up to the new one.
So she's going to talk about that. I'm going to talk about the new system requirements that Blizzard's pushing out.
I am sad about that. Yeah, it's really sad. I need my specs up, man.
Yeah, you'd be fine.
Anyways, yeah, so how'd you guys like the cinematics? Because I did. But you know what's funny though, when I was watching it, I didn't realize that was Thrall's mama until like
you really didn't? They even said the name in the beginning.
I heard the name, but I was like, why does that name sound so familiar? And then I thought, well, maybe that's Thrall's baby mama. Then I was like, nah, that can't be. What happened to the children? And then I was like, okay. And then I watched it again, and I was like, oh yeah, that's right. It's Thrall's mama. So it's really, really interesting. And because to me, I was a little bit confused because I was like, wait, but didn't she die? Both his parents died? Well, we definitely know his father died. But I have to definitely look into her situation because I just thought that they both died. And if they didn't, it's kind of like, well, how did she die and where was she? But then again, it's the Shadowlands, so that means that it's the afterlife. So she did die some way, somehow. But then it's like, really? Is that what the afterlife is? You're still fighting? Because then that's a sucky afterlife.
I guess. I mean, in their case.
Yeah, it is. Because you expect, the whole thing is you die, you have peace, you don't have to worry about anything. But this is like, no, you still got to fight for stupidity. It's like, hey, thanks.
Look, my whole thing is she's like a rogue.
Yeah, that was cool. Because when I saw her do that in the cinematic, I was just like, wait a minute. So she's not a warrior, she's a rogue. And I was like, when did that happen? Because I could have sworn, whatever.
No, she was saying that she was like a warrior, if I got that right.
Yeah, I probably have to watch the cinematics like 5 more times to get my head grasp around that particular one. Because I don't know, because I pay attention more with the Horde one than the Alliance one, really. Because it's like I know the Alliance tunes because I played. That's how I was able to learn the maps, like the back of my hand on my Alliance tune, actually. And then I forced myself on the Horde side. But even though I'm Horde at heart, so it's like, But yeah, that cinematic, I think it was better than the Uther one.
Yeah, I think the Uther is better because it actually talked about the Maw, showed about the glyphs on the sword for Arthas.
Yeah, but see, this one brings up more questions, though. It's like, wait, what? No, so she was the key, and then it's like the key to what? What's going on? And it's like, oh, great.
Well, they're talking about because of where she is, a rogue and everything, and how good she is at that. Yeah,
and then it's like, okay, so then if she's there, so that's
why they said she's the key to many things.
Where's Thrall's dad then?
We may find out.
I hope we do, because he was awesome, though. I actually liked him better than Thrall.
No, but there's 2 more cinematics, right? 2 more?
Yeah, but they're not of him.
We don't know.
They're not of him.
We don't know.
Nobody cares about him right now.
We don't know.
He's getting the shaft. Okay.
Okay, fine.
Okay, because
and then watch. I was telling you, he shows up somewhere.
She's not gonna show up. They don't care about him right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like Thrall's wife. What happened to her? Where's she at? Oh, she's somewhere. It's like, yeah, okay. Until she decides to pop up somewhere, and it's like, where the heck were you? Okay. So yeah. So you wanted to talk about WoW's system requirements now, and gonna make me sad.
Yeah, but first, and now a word from our sponsor. All right, so my part, the system requirements. The new system requirements that were published.
I don't know what's wrong with you, Blizzard. Why are you doing this to me, man? It's not cool.
Well, they kept it very low for a while, I think.
I don't care. Okay.
She sounds like she's going to cry. So anyway.
No, I'm just upset right now when I just read about that. I was like, really? Okay. Okay, Blizzard. Okay.
Well, let's go over to Shadowlands. And this is only for Windows and Mac users. I'm not reading your stuff. It's not that I don't care about Mac users. It's Yeah, you're not special. Anyway, so unless it's Linux, that's different. But no. So the thing is, the minimum requirements, to me, some of it is really like, okay, whatever. The operating system they're saying is Windows 7, which makes no sense because Windows 7 is not supported anymore. They should just slap Windows 10 call a day. The processor, they're talking about i5 Gen 3. Fine. The FX 8300, AMD FX 8300 I wasn't with AMD during that time, so I don't know exactly about that processor. The thing that I think they upped from before is the NVIDIA. Okay, now they want the GTX 760 as a minimum. I think you're fine though.
Am I? Is that on my computer or my laptop?
No, your computer. I think you're 900. Your laptop is 10 something.
Yeah, because my laptop is awesome.
Yeah. So, and then they asked for the AMD RX 560. And RAM, they say 4 gigs, 8 gigs if you're using graphics. But this is the most serious part, the hard drive. Now, they're saying here or mechanical hard drive. But they also adding about solid state hard drive. And this is actually the first time I've seen them say, hey, you need a solid state hard drive. So this is actually something interesting. So, and even in the recommended section, I'm not going to go through each single part. They asked for i7, Gen 6, Ryzen 7, Gen 2, and all that. But for even the recommended, they also say solid state hard drive. So this actually made articles because of this. Because they never said that you need SSD for World of Warcraft. And that's probably because I don't know
whether I should be scared that they're starting to do this now or just to be like, yay.
Well, I'm thinking because it's loading times. You know what I mean? We could think about it. They're having more things now in the game and everything. So there's probably going to be longer loading times when they're trying to load areas. So that makes sense. And if they could optimize the game to more leverage how many IOPS, instruction, what is it? Don't remember what IOPS breaking down every, letter is, but it's pretty much all the instructions going back and forth on the hard drive for accessing data. If they could actually leverage that, they could actually have the game load much faster.
I didn't think anything was wrong with it, but okay.
Wait, when they come out with this?
I'm like yes. Okay, go ahead. And then I'll tell a side note. Go.
Okay, but when they come out with this and then you have like this whole world and everything and all this stuff going on and then your hard drive can't keep up loading things and you just sit there for forever.
I'm sorry, not sorry, but a lot of WoW fans, they just like to complain either way. So Blizzard can't make everybody happy.
Yeah, definitely. That wasn't for me.
I'm just saying.
I was just saying because,
like they always say, it was a show. So
and see, even in the minimum, they say, hey, you could do a mechanical hard drive pretty much, but it's depending on the performance of the hard drive. And they're saying player experience may be impacted. And the other thing was actually surprised me. They caught up with my video card. I'm using GTX 1070. They're actually saying on the recommended GTX 1080. Damn, I'm gonna need an upgrade. Perfect excuse.
Yeah, it's like thanks, Blizzard.
And you gotta look at the specs from what we're doing now. BFA is like they did say SSD hard drive is recommended, but they still said mechanical, and they said 7200 RPMs. And even the graphics was like GTX 960, and you can have a R9 a Radeon R9 280 as recommended. So now they're leaning. The thing is, one, the graphics they increased it, and two, it's definitely pushing the SSD. Okay, they have it both for minimum and as a requirement. So they're actually making it as an important thing that you need a solid state hard drive.
Okay.
That's it? You don't want to add anything?
Well, I don't know technical stuff. I just want stuff to work. So it's like if I put it in, it better work.
That's when you come and complain to me about something about your computer and I try fixing it.
See, exactly. See, you understand.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I wanted to say, everybody, I finally finished Proudmoore. It was painful. Didn't realize I had to go through, 3 dungeons and a long quest chain line after that. But I got them. Congratulations to me.
Actually,
I'm awesome.
Actually, one of the dungeons you did best for.
Yeah, because the priest
dragged the dead body throughout the whole dungeon.
No, because the tank was just whoop bang zang on everything, and then I'm like, wait, what's going on?
You kept on stepping into stuff died. Dude, you couldn't get back to them. The priest had to life grip you.
I never been in that dungeon before, so I didn't know he jumped in the water, so I jumped in the water too, and everybody followed. And then it was like, next thing I know, the sharks are like eating me, and I'm like, what?
And you died, and then the priest was like, oh God.
The priest like waited for me, brought me back, and you know, and she kept bubbling me, and then I was just like, but they knew that they figured it out once like we finished with the dungeon. My achievement came up. But that was too late
because you got the achievement. They were pretty much pulling a dead corpse the whole time.
Yeah, they probably was like, oh, she's never been in this dungeon, because I never been in the dungeon, and he was just zipping through things, and I was like, dude, you're awesome, but at the same time, what the hell is going on? And luckily I read up on that part, because I was like, I finished the thing, I got Proudmoore Exalted. I was like, okay, what do I have to do now? And then I was going through the thing on Wowhead, and I was like, what, a dungeon? Okay, I did that dungeon. Okay, what, another dungeon? Okay, did that dungeon. Okay, another dungeon. And I was just like, oh my God, this is not cool for people who don't do dungeons. Blizzard, you suck for that. And
yeah, but you gotta understand, it was a whole mechanic to get you to do a little bit of everything.
But there's a difference. Us people who don't want to do dungeons, we don't want to do dungeons.
They didn't make you do LFR, at least.
Still, I had to go in under heroic. It wasn't even normal. And I was just like, why? This is not cool. I was so mad, because then I had to like wait for the dungeon thing to come up, and that took like literally 2 days, because you know nobody's really doing it anymore. And I finally got in, and I was just like, luckily I read upon it, was like, when you're finished with that dungeon, behind Jaina there is like grass or seaweed near her. You click on that, you get the item for the quest, and then you can leave. But I was reading, people was like, make sure you get that, because I didn't get it and I totally didn't know. And then I had to go do the whole dungeon all over again just for that thing. And I was like, thank you. But they don't make that, you know. Yeah. They should automatically just put that in your bag once you're done with it. But anyway, I did that and I got it. And what was cool was the scenario with the mother, Catherine, trying to find Jaina and going through like this foresty type looking area, and you seeing like Jaina just reflect on all the things that she was she felt guilty about, and she felt that was her fault and it was her mistake. And it was just so interesting and just so like, oh, it's okay. You need a hug. People are stupid. You tried your best. You had good intentions. Sometimes good intentions lead to bad things. So, you know, it is what it is.
So you like the quest line up.
So that was cool. And then I grew a lot more respect for Catherine at that moment, because she was like, you know, trying to consult her daughter. And then at the same time, it's like, it's because of you, whore. You believe some other whore, and look what happened. You let some other whore step in and treat your child that way. That is your child. What is wrong with you? But anyway, yeah, it was, I did like that part. And the dungeon, they do have like you click on Jaina too after if you get the seaweed or bushes part of the quest chain thingy, you get that and you click on Jaina. There's another cutscene, and then it's over with and whatnot, and it's awesome.
Yeah, you liked it though, at least.
Yeah, I just didn't like the dungeon though. They could have did the cutscene without the dungeon. I could have seen the.
Oh God! You need to go through the experience.
I didn't need to. I didn't go through the experience because the tank went through it in like less than 5 minutes. So I didn't have the experience. I was just like, okay, let me step down here. Oh, wait, and move over here. Okay, wait. Oh, no, the priest is pulling me. Okay, I'm in the wrong spot. I don't know what's going on. Oh,
oh, you made it through at least.
Yeah, I told the priest thank you, though, because I was like, because it was so funny because she was standing. She waited for me. Mm-hmm. And cause I guess she saw that I was just like, what do I have to do? And she was standing by the seaweed thing. And I was like, in my head, I was like, oh, yeah, that's right, the seaweed thing. And I clicked on it. And then once I clicked on it, she left. So that was, or he left. That was really cool, because she could have just been like, everybody else just dropped out real quick right after, you know, we finished. And, you know, if you didn't know about it, you would have had to wait a whole thing again, a whole weekend.
Oh, to do it again.
Locks you out, yeah. So, but mine's, I was lucky.
Well, if you chose, if you did random, it doesn't lock you out.
I didn't do random.
Well, you will have to do random.
Yeah.
Don't mind her. She can't mute her phone. But anyway, I think that's it. I think that's all the time we got.
Yeah. And all of our weird rambling on conversations.
All right, guys. So thank you for joining me while she's getting messages and she can't mute her phone. So if you're watching this, not watching this, but If you want to see us on YouTube, because we should be uploading videos again, hopefully in the next week or two, just with our jobs, everything's crazy busy. On YouTube, just look up Blue Dragon Distro. You can subscribe to us there. By any chance, if you're watching this on the YouTube channel, we're sorry for being late on uploading these. I'm there, but I did say, hey, come to the streaming platforms that we're on and you will get it on time. The other thing is, just for those of you who want to get us on the streaming platforms, we're on the Google Podcast. I think now I didn't tell you, we're also on the Apple.
Cool.
So we're now on Apple. We're also on Anchor. We're doing this pretty much from Anchor. We're also on Spotify. Yeah. So you just look us up on any of those. Put Blue Dragon Distro. You should find us. If not, the link will be on the description below.
And we are going to start putting up new stuff up on our store in eBay. So
yeah, eBay store on the Dark 2087. So there'll be some new stuff, new merchandise. Also, the other thing is I do stream Tuesdays and Thursdays. I know I've been laxed on it, but
because life is happening.
Yeah, because things were going a week ahead, and then extra work been going on at my job. So Tuesday, Thursdays, 8:30 to late. I'm streaming mostly in rating with Get Off My Lawn. So you can find me on Twitch. And
I only rated with them like twice. They're cool people. Yeah, it's just cool. I'm such a noob.
And also I stream on Sundays, but sometimes Sundays could be either World of Warcraft or a toss-up. All right. So have a good one, guys.